Louisiana Beer Reviews presents Future Hop IPA. New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Future Hop IPA. This was introduced in 2021, and this is from the future. This uses hops that don't even yet exist. 8% alcohol, 40 international bitterness units, brewed and canned by New Belgium Brewing Company, Fort Collins, Colorado, and Asheville, North Carolina. Imperial India Pale Ale. There's your legal disclosure. Well, I'm not going to try to figure out all this jibba jabba, but it says best by the 6th of March in 2022. This was $10.40 after sales tax. $10.40 after tax. Do a straight in pour. No reason to fear the foam, because you know what? Foam dissipates, and usually not very slowly. Pale barley malt, Pilsner barley malt, oats, and wheat. It's a multi-grain beer, another multi-grain beer. The hops are Lotus, Nelson Sauvin, and Strata. Dodge Stratus. No, Strata. 87 out of 100. Very good on Beer Advocate. Rate Beer says 86 out of 100. But in the style of 53. Pretty dang bad. They said for an IPA, it's a no-go. And a 75 on Untapped. Just the slightest little crackle, crackle. Thick, spongy head, white. And the appearance, the lighting is bad because it's very overcast outside. But with these lights, it's gold straw. Depending how the light's hitting it, it might look straw or gold, but it's light. Like an Ice House. Actually, Ice House is darker than this beer. Ice House and Bud Ice are darker than this beer. Light like a middle of High Life. Okay. But then those are lagers. This is a pale ale. An India pale ale. But it's not from India. Okay. Aroma. Didn't pick anything up just a moment ago. Little faint hop oil and faint white bread, but the aroma, let's say, is faint. So it's going to get a low score on the nose. But I drink beer more than smell beer. And the appearance is fine, nice. Yeah. Kind of looks like Ranger IPA. Huh? Remember Ranger IPA? Glad they got rid of that. The Ranger line, the Voodoo Ranger line is much nicer, I think. 8%. Yeah, it's got the strong beer flavor, ale flavor, bitterness. It's a full 40 IBU now. I'm not going to say it isn't, but it's not a super hoppy beer. Well, it's kind of hoppy, but it's not super bitter. You get hop oils, hop resins, and whatnot. This is the future. It tastes remarkably similar to the past. High medium body, not heavy body, but high medium, and a mostly dry finish. Well, what differentiates this from other IPAs? Because they use wheat, that might soften the body up, the mouthfeel up a little bit. Other IPAs use wheat though. Oats. Why would you want to use oats? They had a reason. This is the future of IPAs, eh? I don't want to be part of that future. I want to go to the past. I want to go back to the past. You say you're living in the past. Forget it. The Sierra Nevada Torpedo is a thing of the past. Forget it. Hop Stupid is the thing of the past. Lagunitas IPA. No cool people drink Lagunitas IPA. We've moved on, man. No people drink Goose IPA, Goose Island IPA. Please don't even bring up Goose Island IPA. And don't ever even consider talking about Stone IPA. I beg you not to mention that. This is where it's at, man. I don't have any real problem with it. It's nothing offensive. It was like the Sierra Nevada Wild Little Thing. That slightly sour ale. Was there anything bad about it? There wasn't anything bad about it. Was there anything remarkably good about it? No, but there were some marginally good things about it, which is why I scored it a B-. Bitterness scale, 3.5 to 4 out of 5 hop cones. It's pretty bitter for the low IBUs. The real world bitterness is higher than 40. The practical bitterness. Sweetness level, it isn't particularly sweet. I would say 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. What about the international enjoyment units? Got a little fruit flavor. I mean, if you want to, like a pineapple or I want to say a grapefruit. I don't think that's the correct fruit. I mean, if you want to drink these type of things, go ahead. I mean, I don't like them, but and you might say, what do you mean you don't like them? It's an India Pale Ale. It's, you know, blah, blah. It's just something about these that it's just something missing. It's lacking something. It's like the movie Bananas where the woman says, I knew something was missing, you know, and I know something's missing, and that's nice, like virile flavor and boldness. Is it good? I mean, it's good. A lot of beers are good. Natural Ice is good. Walmart, even you could say excellent in that case, but Walmart was out of it. They keep running out. That's another story. I won't get into it, but it should never run out. If they're selling Natural Ice 30 packs endlessly all day long, like literally they can stock the whole cooler and it's gone in hours. Seems to me you would have an incredibly large backstock of 30 packs, bricks, so that you could just, in a continuous cycle, sell them for whoever happens to walk up and buy them. Because I know that there's this one guy that buys 5 every time, weekly. I don't mean for just himself, but you say, oh, it's a shortage. It's all of the related issues. It's a shortage. From my insider connections, and literally, I'm not joking about that, there is no shortage of Natural Ice. It could be on the shelves like endlessly, the freshest imaginable. But there's a breakdown somewhere. Okay, well, anyway, you say, well, that's not your problem. Well, it actually is my problem because I can't get it half the time I want to buy it. But going back to this, starting to like it more. I always like beers more when I drink them more, except for Camo, or Earthquake. Haha. But there's some like little twangy characteristics to it. Little nice things going on. It's kind of just like, golly, man, it's such a dreary, sad beer world we live in these days. You say, well, look at the variety. How could you complain? I know the variety is incredible, but what I'm tasting in the variety is a shabby situation compared to 10 years ago, I must admit. And you say, you're old now. You're past your prime. You know, you were younger then. Yes, I was younger. I was younger yesterday than I was today. I don't know. I guess there was some kind of like secret meeting, and they said, let's all get together and make beers that are sort of kind of bland and not that exciting, and then that'll be the only thing available, and then all the people can buy them, and they'll make videos and say, oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, very good. This beer is very good, huh? Beer Advocate, and Rapier saying 86. Well, I would call it just good. It's not very good. I don't think it's very good. It's not very anything. It's just good. I'm going to give it a B. I think it's good. I'm going to give it an 83. I think it's a good beer. If I saw it again, I would, of course, not buy it, but would I recommend it? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to pay $10.40 after tax to get a beer that's an 83, go ahead, buy it. That's great. Havana's great. You know, buy it. It's wonderful. Everything is wonderful. So I have to say, everything is great. It's fabulous. No complaints. I love paying $10.40 to get a B. That's the most exciting thing in the world. I hear you out there crying. Alright, thanks for watching this video production. Sorry, y'all, but I don't make the products. I'm just tasting them. I know what I'm tasting.